So
Absolutely.
one thing that we've seen recently is the so-called one and done phenomenon. And I think we're going to touch on that again later in this webinar. But the one and done phenomenon literally means one DID or toll-free number, TFN, is used for one call, and then another one's used. So in other words, just one call is made with a telephone number, and then you move on to another one. And it's somewhat ironic because I think not only are the bad actors doing this to try to evade the analytics systems, but I think the good guys, the ones that are trying their best to follow the rules, may be in some instances doing the same thing. But the unintended consequence that's happening is that some analytics engines are labeling all those calls. And so that's why, just from perhaps your own personal experience, you might see a lot of labeling on numbers that you've never seen before, or just a lot more labeling in general. It's because of that. This is what we refer to as snowshoeing on steroids. Snowshoeing refers to the analogy where you kind of spread the weight out of things. Like a snowshoe works in the physical world by spreading the weight out so that you don't have too much pressure in one spot. You don't sink through the snow. So the same is true with telephone calling, where instead of taking one number and placing 10,000 calls, you get 10,000, you get 1,000 numbers, and then you place 10 calls each. But now, instead of placing 10 calls for each number, in some cases, it's just one call. So again, the unintended consequences is that some of the analytics engines are automatically labeling those calls immediately, just on the basis of never having before seen that number. So there's a lot of false positives for the good callers.